Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our topic for histology practical is stratified epithelium. It is further classified into stratified squamous keratinized epithelium, stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium, stratified cuboidal epithelium, stratified columnar epithelium, and transitional epithelium. So, what do we mean by the word stratification? It means the epithelium consists of two or more layers of cells. The stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium is present in the mouth cavity, the part of esophagus, and vagina. So, to draw it, we will draw the basal layer of cuboidal cells. The cells then they will become polygonal in shape, and eventually the cells they will become flattened with the flattened nuclei. So the topmost layer is the cells with the flattened nuclei. When we come on to the stratified squamous keratinized epithelium, it means the topmost layer will contain keratin. So how to draw it? The basal layer is of the cuboidal cells. Then we have the polygonal cells, and then the polygonal cells, they will eventually become flattened, and as they reach near the surface, the cells will they will accumulate the keratin filaments, and their nuclei will be lost. So the superficial layer of the flattened cell is without nuclei, and then we have a layer of keratin on these flattened cells. So this is the stratified squamous keratinized epithelium. The typical example of the stratified squamous keratinized epithelium is the epidermis of the skin. Now we come on to the stratified cuboidal epithelium. We have 2 or 3 layers of the cuboidal cells. The cuboidal cells, they have central rounded nucleus, and the lowermost layer will lie on the basement membrane, and then we will draw 1 or 2 layers of the cuboidal cells on the basal layer. So the example is the growing follicle of ovary. Stratified cuboidal epithelium also lines the excretory ducts of the salivary glands and sweat glands. Now we come on to the stratified columnar epithelium. So in stratified columnar epithelium, the basal layer is of the cuboidal cells, upon which we have the layer of the columnar cells. We know that the columnar cells have oval basal nucleus. So this is the stratified columnar epithelium. So the word columnar means the superficial layer is of the columnar cells. So we name the epithelia depending on the superficial layer of the cells. So it is present in parts of male urethra as well as it is present in the conjunctiva of the eye. Now we come on to the transitional epithelium. Transitional epithelium typically lines the urinary tract, most of the urinary tract, the transitional epithelium. So to draw the transitional epithelium, the topmost layer is of the umbrella shaped cells or dome shaped cells. So in the relaxed state, we will draw the transitional epithelium into 2 states, the relaxed state and the stretched state. In the relaxed state, we have more layers. In the stretched state, we have few layers of the cells. So to draw the relaxed state, the basal layer is of the cuboidal cells. Then we have few layers of the polygonal cells, and on the top we have the large dome shaped cells, or these are the umbrella cells. The cells may be uninucleated, or here we can see the cells may be binucleated. These umbrella shaped cells, they may be uninucleated or they may be binucleated. So we have the basal layer, and we have the intermediate cell layer, and we have the superficial layer of the dome shaped cells. Now we come on to this epithelium in the stretched state. The basal layer is of the cuboidal cells, and the superficial layers, all of them, they have become flattened. All of them, they have become flattened. So 2 to 3 layers of the cells with flattened cells in the topmost layer. So these dome shaped cells here, they have become flattened. So this is the stretched state transitional epithelium. Thank you so much.